So, genuine people, I assume you either clicked on this video because you just like to watch my videos, and that'd be pretty cool, or you clicked on this video because you actually thought it might be useful, and I think it might be too. It's pretty cool. I'm going to show you this cool, I don't even know what to call it. It's kind of like a website, kind of. Yeah, let's just call it a website. It's pretty cool. It's what I make a lot of my thumbnails with, a lot of them. More recently, because before I used to use Microsoft Paint, which was terrible. You can tell that my thumbnails were terrible, but you can tell they've gotten a little bit more cartoony and a little bit better, and that's because of this awesome thing called Snappa.io. I'm pretty sure you can probably just type in Snappa, and yeah, it'll probably come up, but for me, I just have this right here so that I can click on it easily, and yeah. So once you get this open, if it would load a little bit faster, internet's not the best. Normally you end up on a page, it's like the home page, and I think you just click on create a graphic or something, and but I have it set so that when I click on this, it automatically puts me in here. So you can choose to do whichever height, width, height, whatever, or you can just go ahead, thumbnail little thing down here you'll see. And it automatically has the width and height the right size for a YouTube thumbnail. So yeah, that's pretty useful. You can upgrade to Pro, but I don't think that there's any need to. And I do want to make it clear that you are only able to have 5 thumbnails a month, I'm pretty sure. And that's because you don't have the Pro. But if you decide to get the Pro, you get unlimited thumbnails and you get to save them and edit them later. But I haven't found a need for having unlimited thumbnails every whatever it is every month, because I only upload on like Saturdays. So yeah, so we can choose. The only ones it gives you is this one and like a few of these. I think there's been a few more since I've started, but I just like to just create from scratch. That's the best for me. So once you get in, you get this screen. You know, it's pretty good. And well, I'm trying to think of a video. Let's just say we're making a Happy Wheels, what is it? Happy Wheels thumbnail. Let's just pick Happy Wheels. I might try to recreate the one I've already made, because this is going to be recorded after I've already made the thumbnail for my last one. But, so, yeah, let's try to recreate it. So, you can pick from all these different images right here. They're like, I guess they're technically stock images. They have a bunch of them. They're pretty cool. But I usually don't use these because I like to make it look a little bit more cartoony. So what I choose to do is you can either go to patterns and click these. These are really cool. I like these blurry ones, these ones with these cool patterns. I don't really use the wood ones. Maybe one day I will. And then they have a few of these down here, brick and stuff. But I like to use these blurry ones and these ones. Or, like I did with the thumbnail, you can use just a color. So let's try to make that color we made last time. Let's see. Try to get that color a little bit more red. This is close enough. So I kind of did a color like this. So man, I wish I could make it. Oh, that's pretty close. Okay, let's just do this. So this is our background now. Now, if you picked a different kind of background with that was like an image or a pattern or one of your own uploads that you can do, you can add effects to it. You can change the tint or color of it and different things. But because we just chose a color, there's nothing to be edited. So yeah, you can go ahead and do text if you wanted right ahead. But I usually just do a graphics first. So in there, it has all these different graphics you can use. You can scroll on forever and ever and ever. There are so many graphics to use. But when I did mine, I did this first. Let me show you. I have this little download. It looks like nothing here, but when I bring it in, it's this. It makes all my thumbnails rounded with rounded corners. So I just choose to do this. You don't have to do this. This is just an extra step I take to make it pop a little bit more. It's just my own personal opinion. Except I can never get it to fit perfect one time. That's close enough. So yeah, so you can download your own images. Whoops. I downloaded a ton of like Happy Wheels things, like I made this grandpa, over here I downloaded this guy. So it's best to look for transparent images. That's the best to look for, because if you pick one that isn't transparent, let me see if there's one that's not transparent. Let's just use this for example. It doesn't look very good with this background. If anything, then this should be the background, like I did in one of my thumbnails. But with it just being like this, like say, oh, I want Luke Skywalker over here, this doesn't look very well. And especially for me, because I like the cartoony feel, so I'm just gonna delete this layer and add this one. Now it's transparent and it's still Luke, but he's cartoony and he looks different than the other one. But it's better than having to use that big huge thing. That was just annoying with the other thing. But because we're doing Happy Wheels, we don't need that. So you can just place everything the way you want, and Happy Wheels, have this guy if you want over here. Now, when I first did this thumbnail, this is a little trick. I'm just showing you a little trick. So when I made my thumbnail, I put him over here. Now I noticed this weird arm thing, so I thought maybe if I just pull this down, well, no. I mean, you could, and then just take these corner things and bring their layer up a little bit, and sure, that looks fine, but I just don't really like that, so I'm gonna try to get rid of it. So put him back where he was, and if you just go to shapes and pick, like, let's just do a triangle for now, and change the color to that recent color, which is the same as the background. So see, if I put it over things, it removes them. So if I make this a little bit smaller, go ahead and put this where that was, like, that's good. So now it's covered that, so now it looks normal right there. But now if I grab a square, bring that, change it to the color that it was before, like that, and just make it smaller. Go ahead and cover that. That's good, but we have that tiny little shard, so just make one more shape. Make it that color. Only need it to be a tiny little thing. There we go. So now that whole thing is gone and it's all these different layers. Now say if I wanted to put this bike guy over here, and I don't want those to be covered, I don't want him to be covered by these pink things, what I've got to do is either take these themselves and move their layer back, or I can just take him and move his layer up. So now it's normal. Except I should probably take that square or whatever that I had before. Okay, maybe I did make a mistake by moving that one backward. Maybe it's better to just put this here and cover that up, and maybe just move his layer up. So yeah, that's pretty cool, and that's just a little trick that I use. Like I said, I highly suggest you try to find images that are either already transparent, or use another software that you can use to make them transparent. One that I use is pixlr.com. That one's pretty cool, but that's another video I can make. But yeah, one more thing to show you is text. I can add subheadings if you want. You know, this is pretty quick. This is pretty explanatory. You know, you just change the font size. You know, you can change the font. I made it this because I thought it looked pretty cool, and I think I made it white. You just drag this up here and just click on it, delete episode, oh, not that one, and put them up to here. Oh, whoops, not mean to move that. So if we can just move this over here, put it in line with the title. There we go. Already, we're pretty much almost done. Now what I did is I added a lot of extra stuff to it, but I mean, it's pretty easy. You just move the things. I mean, if you want to upload an image, you can upload an image, but I'm not going to upload an image, and yeah, it's pretty easy. Oh, one more thing. You can do all these different graphics. I mean, literally, I can type in chicken. There's a chicken. Now you've got a chicken in your video. Now you're very happy because now he's holding a chicken. Wait, I can try to make this work. Nope. Move him down. I mean, wait, I bet you there's a better. Hang on, I got it better. There we go. Now he's got a piece of chicken in his hand, and he looks like he's taking a bite of it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I know that this is a short video and it's a little bit different video, but I just thought that I should show you this really cool way to make thumbnails. I might make an even better updated video. Maybe they might even add stuff, and maybe I can show you some more tips. You just got to maybe even like the video, subscribe maybe. You know, it's just an option. Maybe I'll post in the comments saying you want more on this website, and you might even want to see what this website is. And I just destroyed what I did before, so yeah, that stinks. Okay guys, in all seriousness, make sure to check out my channel and maybe even subscribe. Make sure to post in the comments saying whether you want to see more of Snappa.io or maybe even that other site that I was talking about, Pixlr, that is very much like Photoshop. And I think you should check out Snappa.io if you're having struggles making your thumbnails and maybe even making them like I used to in Microsoft Paint. But if you've got your own Adobe software, or not Adobe, whatever it is, Photoshop, then you're pretty much set, and I'm jealous. Anyways guys, I think I'm gonna have to leave it off here. This is a jumping dinosaur. See ya. Dang it, every time!